you guys to look at something like this. When they say to you, expand, okay, normally what it's going to look like in your test or exam is they're going to say simplify. This is the instruction they're going to give you. They're going to say simplify. And when they say simplify, what's going to come next is there's going to be two brackets. There's going to be a bracket like this. Sometimes there's two of them. And what they're basically saying is take away the bracket. Okay. What they're actually saying to you is take away the bracket. But we can't just take it away. We can't just erase it and say it's not there. That's not what we're going to do. The way we get to take away the bracket is we multiply. We're going to multiply. And how we're going to multiply is we're going to take whatever's sitting on the outside of my bracket, will either sit in front of my bracket or at the end of my bracket. We're going to take whatever that is, and we're going to multiply it with everything individually that's sitting on the inside of my bracket. Okay, multiply everything that's sitting on the outside of my bracket with what is inside of my bracket, and that will take the bracket away. Okay, so if we take anything away from this lesson, it's that the word simplify means take away the bracket. And how do we take away the bracket? By multiplying what is outside the bracket with what is inside. That's the lesson we want to learn today. First thing we're going to learn over here, I don't want us to learn, we're not going to learn the box method here. What we're going to do is we're going to know that over here where it says expand, you could easily replace expand with simplify. What we're going to do is we're going to take 3 and multiply it with everything on the inside. So we're going to take the 3 that's on the outside and multiply it with the x and multiply it with the positive 5. Now, take careful note of how I said positive 5. That is because this positive over here actually belongs to that 5. The positive in the middle there belongs to the 5 on the inside. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're lumping them together. So we're going to get 3 times x will give me 3x. And then I'm going to get 3 times positive 5 will give me positive 5. That's the answer that we want. All right. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. And we're going to try with the following, the next expressions that we've got here, and we're going to see if we're going to get the answer. Right, let's have a look at this one over here. Now, if this says expand, okay, it will either say expand or it will say simplify. One of the two. So simplify the following expression. I'm going to go 3b multiplied by 9x. So when we are multiplying two terms, guys, we always start with the signs, and then we multiply the numbers, and then we multiply the variables. Yes, Bradley.
Ma'am.
Yes.
So can I give you the answer?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you'd say so the answer would be 18xb minus 6xb x squared b.
All right. What is 3 times 9, Bradley? Because at the moment, you're doing 2 times 9. And that's not what the question is asking. We're asking which is? Pardon me, 3, 6, 9. On his fingers very quickly. What is 3 times 9? You'll have to have a look in the chat. Everybody in the chat is helping you out.
27.
Look, 3 times 9 is 27. Everything else you said was spot on. It was just the 3 times 9. Okay, good. So 27 dx, right. And then I've got 3 times -2, and Bradley's gone away. I don't know why Bradley's gone away. You didn't finish your sum. Come back, Bradley. Where did you go? Come back. Right. Now I've got 3 times -2 will give me -6 x. Okay. Does everybody agree with me that I can then go 27 minus 6 gives me 21. The b's will cancel, so I'll have no more b's, and then x squared minus x will give me. Are we in agreement? Tell me yes or no in the chat. Spencer says yes. Nachi says yes. Adrian says yes. Valente says yes. Abisha says yes. Kwame says no. Zuleka says no. It's like, yes, but what happened to the power of 2? Everybody's saying yes. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. All of you that said yes. All of you that said yes. Take your hand. Take your hand. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? It's a no. It's a no. Jonathan, can we explain to them why we cannot do that? What is the operation that's happening over here? What's the operation that we're doing?
Hello?
Hello. What are we doing? Are we adding? Are we subtracting? Are we multiplying? What are we doing?
Are we subtracting?
Jonathan was trying to say, sorry, I'm late, man.
I think we like subtracting 27 bx to the minus 6 bx to the power of x. No, to the x to the power of 2.
And what is the number one rule? Whenever we're adding or subtracting, what do we need to look at? When we're adding and subtracting, what do we need to have? Have a look in the chat. Everybody's helping you out.
Oh, like terms, like terms.
Like terms, good. Now I'm going to ask you something. Is bx and bx squared, are these two things like terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because they have the same variables.
They do. Why? This one over here doesn't have an x, it has an x squared. So are they actually the same?
Not exactly.
Yeah. So we can't say that. Okay. We can't be like, well, technically they have an x. No. The only way we add like terms, Jonathan, is if they look 100%. The e and the x and the b and the x squared, do they look exactly the same?
No.
No, they don't. So are they like terms?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. So we cannot add and subtract. Can we do anything with the 27 bx, the negative 6 bx squared? Can we do anything?
Are we supposed to leave it like that? Like,
absolutely, we must leave it like that because we can't add them, we can't subtract them, we can't do anything with them because they're not like terms. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thanks for helping me out with that because I think a lot of you guys are a little bit confused. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. All right. So remember, guys, the only way we add things is if they look identical, guys. If I give you x squared, y to the power of 3, z to the power of 4, a to the power of 2, b to the power of 7, the only way I'm going to add, and there's a 3 in front of here, the only way I'm going to add plus 4 is if this 4 also has x squared, y 3, z, z4, a 2. If this 4 over here ends up having a b to the power of 3, they are not like terms. They must look 100% identical, guys. That's the only way we add them. If they look exactly the same. Otherwise, no, you're not allowed to add them together. All right. Palisa, what's up?
Ma'am, can I please try the second one with you?
Absolutely. Let's go for it. Okay.
So, ma'am, we're going to say 3 times 1, because there's a 1. So it's going to be 3t to the power of 2s minus 3 times 7 21t to the power of 2r, and that's our final answer because there are no like terms.
And I was going to try and trick you and say, but they both have t squared. Can't we add them? But Felicia, you absolutely caught me out. Just mwah. Excellent work. Wonderful, wonderful. Very, very well done. Very well done. Okay. I want the volunteer to help me with the next one because it's a little bit more tricky, and I want us to make sure we're 100% here. Anybody? Any volunteer? Don't die. It's not that scary. Anybody got any ideas? All right, let's do a bit of an easier one just to ease us into it. If I've got 3x multiplied by x squared y plus 2xy. Any takers? Anybody? Somebody? Okay, Melissa, let's try this one together.
So, ma'am, we're going to say 3 times 5, which is 15.
Oh, where did the 5 come from?
Pardon, ma'am?
Oh, you're doing the one at the bottom. Okay, have a look on the screen. Can you see the thing that I've written on the right-hand side?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
That's the one with. All right.
Okay, ma'am. So we're going to say 3 times 1, which is 3x to the power of 2y, plus 3 times 2 is 16.
3 times 2 is 15. Try again.
Oh, 18, ma'am.
3 times 2
is 18x y to the power of 2. And that's our answer.
Okay. You've missed something just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. We're going 3 times 2. What is 3 times 2?
Ma'am, pardon?
3 times 2. It's not a trick question.
It's 18, ma'am.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, it's 3 times 2. That's 6. Sorry, ma'am.
No. I'm like, Evan, did I
Ma'am,
miss
I'm
something?
putting 3 in my mind. I don't know why.
I know what happened. You did the 3 times 2 and you said 6, and then you went 3 times 6, and then you were already giving me the answer of that. And I can see where your brain went there. Okay, good. It's 6. Vanessa, I want us to have a bit of a conversation about these x's, because basically what we have over here is like terms that are being multiplied. So
yes.
what I've got here is I've got x times x squared. What is x times x squared?
So, ma'am, it's going to be x to the power of 3.
Beautiful. So what we should have had in our answer over here is x to the power of 3.
Y.
Good. So when you go 3 times 2, we're going to get 6. And then now we've got x multiplied by x. So x
to the power of 2.
Beautiful. To the power of 2, y
to the power of 2.
Beautiful. Can I add these two?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Add them
so,
for me.
ma'am, 3 plus 6 is 9. X to the power of 3. No, ma'am, we cannot add these because the exponents are not the same.
Exactly. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for the penny to drop. All right. Good stuff. Very well done, Vanessa. Excellent, excellent. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very welcome, my sweetie. All right. Somebody's saying to me, Miss, can I do the next one? I need you to put your hand up for me, my sweetie. Look for your reactions. Raise your hand and try. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I know you guys are all eager to answer these questions. However, if I do not figure out why my thingy is not charging, my laptop is going to die. I need everybody to have a look at these questions. I'm just going to name them. This one is number 3, and this one is number 4. I want you guys to write them down in whatever book that you are using, okay, and answer them. Okay, I'm going to give everybody 3 minutes for both of them while I figure out why my, because it's plugged in and it's just not charging. Okay. when you're done, what I want you guys to do is I want you to drop the fire emoji in the chat. Okay. Once you're done with 3 and 4, drop the fire emoji in the Okay, I might need to start going into crisis mode because it's not charging and I don't understand what's going on. All right, okay, we're gonna try this next example. Narisha, would you like to do this one with us? Okay. Let's do this next one quickly. All right. Would you like to unmute for me, Narisha? And let's try number 3 together. Hello. Are you there? Can you hear me? Oh no, Narisha. Okay, have a look at your mic settings for me and see if you can connect to the mic. Look for a mic that you can connect through so we can have a conversation. In the meantime, Thandalwethu.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, my sweetie. Are you ready to do this one with me?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Let's start with 3x cubed multiplied in. What are we going to get?
I multiplied the 3x cubed with the 5xy. Then I got
Good. And how much what did we get? 15.
X4
Good.
y to z3.
Good.
Then
And
I multiplied the 3x cubed with the 7x squared y z3. Then I wrote 21x
So just 21x like that.
21x5. Y is it 2?
What did we miss? What's missing in my answer?
Oh, negative 21.
That's it. Negative 21. Because this is a positive and a negative. Agreed?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. 102. Wow. Very good work. Okay. Very, very well done. All right. Okay. Nofisa, let's do this next one together. Are you ready?
Yes, miss.
Excellent. All right. Let's start with the first one. I've got 3 times 8x and 3 times negative. 3 times 8x
Is 24.
good. 24 what?
24x, sorry.
Good. 24x. All right. That's the first one. And then I'm going to get 3 times negative 4.
Is negative 12.
Beautiful. Negative 12. Okay. Nafisa, this would be nice and easy, but we're not actually done. We still need to do this part as well.
Negative 12, miss.
Good, but we still need to do this other part as well because we're actually doing 2 different. Right, now I've got 4 times 2x, which will give me
Yes, miss.
how much?
Eight x.
Good. Finish up.
8x, miss.
You still need to do plus 4 times plus 5. Positive 4 times positive 5.
Then I said 4 times. I said 4 times 5, which gave me 20.
Good. All right. We're not done. What do we still need to do?
To add like terms.
Beautiful. Let's add like terms. Which of these 2 are like terms?
Sorry?
Which ones are like terms?
It's 24x and 8x.
Beautiful. 24x plus 8x. What will that give us?
It will give us 32x.
32x. And then, do we have any other like terms?
Yes, miss.
Which ones?
Negative 12 and 20.
Good. So what is negative 12 and 20?
It's 8.
Good. Plus 8. You need to say plus 8, eh? Don't just say it's 8. We need to remember that it comes with the sign in front of it. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Very, very well done, Nosisa. You did that just wow. Excellent.
Thank you.
Right. Well done. All right. Ayabulela, there we go. Let's do this last one together. I'm going to move it over here just so we can see it a little bit better. Are you ready, Ayabulela? Hello? Ayabulela is not unmuting. Okay. Narisha?
Sorry,
oh,
I'm
there-
technical issue.
No worries. Okay, do you want to do this one with me?
Yes, ma'am. Which one is it?
This one over here.
Okay.
It says 8a multiplied by 3b minus c. Do you see it?
Oh, I see it, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's start. What's 8a times 3b?
It's 8 times 3b equals to 24 AB.
Beautiful. 24ab. And then we're going to go 8a times negative c will give us
Negative AC.
negative 8 ac. Don't forget the 8. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Then
Then we're going to go to
also-
the next part.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue.
It will be 8A times, no, sorry, ma'am. It's positive 7C times the C, which will give us 7, positive 7 to the power of, positive 7, then C to the power of 2.
Beautiful. Good. And then the next part.
It will be positive 7c times 3.
Times, is it just 3 though?
Which will be 21 CB.
Positive or negative?
It's positive. It's negative, ma'am. Sorry, it's negative.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it
It's
positive or
going to-
negative?
It's negative, ma'am.
Why?
Because a negative and a positive times a negative makes it a negative.
Good, good. So we're going to get negative 21 BC or CBW.
CBS.
All right, let's add like terms. So
Yes. Then it will be 24. Wait. No, it will be negative 8 AC minus 21. Is it? I'm sorry, ma'am. There are no like terms, ma'am.
yes, that's it. There are no like terms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Be very careful, Ayabulela, but very, very well done. Excellent.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very well done. All right. The rest of you who have your hands up, I want you guys to keep them there because we're going to be looking at something else. We're going to be looking at a binomial by a binomial. Okay. So we're going to be multiplying two terms by two terms, and then we're going to be looking at adding the like terms that come up in the middle. Now, I just need a thumbs up or a thumbs down from you in the chat. Have you done the FOIL method or the grid method before in class? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a few thumbs up. Okay, Professor says yes. I see Palisa says no. Bisha says no. Okay, it's perfectly fine because we're going to go through it. Don't stress. We're going to have a look at it. Okay, I'm just saying FOIL, not grid. That's true. Okay, I think for the sake of time, okay, we're not going to be looking at the FOIL method. I mean, at the grid method. We're only going to be looking at the FOIL method. I think it's a little bit easier because it just helps us to get to the answer a lot quicker and it's easier for us. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Those of you who have your hands up, keep them. Okay, we're going to look at the sum over here. It says multiply or expand or simplify. Simplify following expression. It says x plus 4 multiplied with x. Now, when you say FOIL, the word FOIL actually is an acronym or something. FOIL, the F in FOIL stands for first, and then O stands for outer, I stands for inner, and L stands for last. And that's how we're going to multiply. Anytime you see two terms being multiplied by two terms, this is how we're going to do. Now, the first in FOIL means that you're going to take the first letter in this bracket, or the first term in this bracket, and you're going to multiply it with the first term in this bracket. So we're going to get x times x, which is going to give us x. And then the outer, okay, the outer means we're going to take the outer letter in, or the outer term in each of them. So this one is the one that's the outer. It's the most to the end, multiplied that by the one that's most to the end in the other bracket over there. So I'm going to get x times 5, outer and outer. That's going to give me positive 5x. So we're going to do the inner numbers, the ones that are right in the middle, on the inside. So I'm going to get positive 4. Okay, positive 4 times x. That's going to give me positive 4x. And then we're going to do the last in each bracket. Positive 4 is last and positive 5 is last. So positive 4 times positive 5 is positive 4. That's how we're going to multiply a binomial. Okay, now the only thing left to do is add like terms. So I'm going to take X squared doesn't have a like term, but we've got 5x plus 4x. These two are like terms, and that's going to give me 9x in the middle. So I'm going to rewrite this as x squared plus 9x plus. All right, Narisha, do you want to unmute for me? And let's try number 2 together. Okay, let's try the second one together. Are you there, Narisha? Oh, no, my sweetie. Like, you need to click on settings and go to audio settings, because at the moment I'm still not able to hear you. So check your audio settings and check your mic. So the thing that you need to speak out of. Okay. Fulufelo, it's fine. We're going to go through it again, my sweetie. Don't stress. We're going to do this next example together. Let's see if Komoto can help us with this example. Okay. Hi, Komoto.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, my sweetie. All right. Let's do this next one over here. This one says x minus 6 multiplied by x plus 9. Okay, so we're going to start with the first. So x times x is going to give us
X times x is gonna give us x squared.
x squared. That's first and first. Then this is outer and outer. So x is outer and 9 is outer. X times 9 will give us
Positive 9x.
good, positive 9x. Right, we're done with the outer. Let's do the inner. I've got negative 6 times x will give me
That'll give us positive 6x.
y positive 6.
No, oh sorry, ma'am. The x is a positive, so it's negative plus negative multiplied by positive, which will give us a positive 6x.
So a negative and a positive is a positive.
Yes.
A negative and a positive is a positive. If the signs are different, what should it give us?
If the signs are different, it's gonna give us a negative.
A negative. So I've got positive x, negative 6 should give me a
Negative.
good negative. All right, don't forget that. Okay. Okay, that was inner. Let's do lost and lost. Now I've got negative 6 times positive 9. What are we going to get?
Negative 6
Even a
times
positive?
gives us negative 54.
Beautiful. Negative 54. Are we done, Komodo?
No, we're not. We have
What do we
two
still need
like
to do?
terms.
That's it. Which ones?
X squared is gonna be on its own because it doesn't have a like term.
Good.
And then we're going to say positive 9x minus 6x.
Good. Which is how
Um,
much?
Which is positive 9x minus 6x is 3.
Good. So positive 3 what?
Positive 3x.
Good. Positive 3x. What about my negative 54?
Negative 54 is gonna be on its own.
Good. Excellent. There we go. You did it so beautifully, Komodo. Well done. Very, very well done. Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff. Well done. All right. Something, are you ready? We're going to do the next one. For those of you who are saying, ma'am, let me take a screenshot. You can always do that at the end. Okay. Something, let's do this next one over here. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's start with this. So we're going to do first and first. What are we going to get here?
8 to the power of 3.
Beautiful. 8 to the power of 3. That's first. Let's do outer. Outside and the outside. And I'm going to get
7y 8 to the power of 2.
positive or negative.
Negative.
Good. Negative. 7. I'm going to write a squared y. The order doesn't really matter. Okay. Good.
Okay.
So we've done the outer. So we've done the whole of foil. Let's do the inner. Negative 3y times a.
Negative 3ya.
Good. On negative 3ay, it won't be negative 3. Okay, that's the inner. Let's do the last and the last. Negative 3y times negative 7y will give us
negative 21y.
Why
I
negative?
mean positive 21y.
Not 21y, 21y.
Yes.
Y times y should give us
Y times y should give us y to the power of 2.
right, because we're actually taking negative 3y multiplied by negative 7y should give us y or what? All right, beautiful. Add like terms for me, something.
Negative 7a to the power of 2y plus, wait. Are they not? Are they? No, they're no like terms, man.
Yeah, no like terms. Okay, very good. I was testing you. And you passed. Okay, very well done. There are no like terms. Do you
Okay.
notice them? Okay, very well done in everything. Excellent stuff. All right, Rafense, are you with us, my sweetie?
Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. Let's do this next one over here. Okay,
Okay,
so we're
ma'am.
gonna start spoil. We're gonna start first and first. What are we gonna get?
X to the power of 3, ma'am.
X cubed, right? That's first and first. Let's do outer. So the outside one and the outside one will give us
Negative 9 x to the power of 2.
where did the negative come from?
Positive 9.
Positive 9x squared. Good. All right, that's first and outer. Let's do inner and last. So here's the inner. Negative 6 times x will give us
It's going to give us negative 6x.
negative 6x. Okay, Rufense. Okay, let's finish up.
Hello, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so we've got negative 6x. That was our inner. Let's do our last. Negative 6 times positive 9. What does that give us?
Negative 54, ma'am.
Beautiful. Negative. All right. Add like this.
There are no like terms here, ma'am.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I don't think I need to test you guys anymore. You've got this. Defensive. Very well done. Very, very well done. All right. Okay. I need a thumbs up from you guys in the chat. How are we feeling about this? In fact, give me a number out of 10. How are we feeling about doing this? 1 being not confident, 10 being I got you, ma'am. I understand this. It's easy stuff. Oh, being 110%. I love it. Yes, Papedi. Good. For those of you who are sitting at a 7 or a 6 or a 5, I need you to either put a question in the chat so that I don't lose you, or you can just tell me whether you just feel like you need me. Okay. Havana's like, I don't know. Okay. You need to tell me if I lose you somewhere. Okay. Tikela's also at a 10 out of 10. Excellent. Oratile is at 100 out of 10. I love it. I love it. Okay. Excellent stuff, guys. Okay. If you have a pointed question, make sure you're asking it in the chat, guys. I don't want to lose you. I want us to do our brain break very quickly because I'm going to feel so bad if we don't do the brain break. Okay, let's have a look at this brain break puzzle over here. I want you guys to tell me, what is the answer we're looking for here? Okay, so they're giving us a couple of informations and things that we need to figure out. Okay, have a look at it. Okay, tell me what you guys think. What is rainbow stick minus jelly beans going to eat? Somebody named BS339 Soft iPhone is saying that they kind of have a different way of doing it, so you need to tell. Everything? Are you saying you want to answer because you've got the answer, or have you already figured out the answer, or are you getting kind of there? Okay, Oratile is saying the Greek watermelon is equal to 1. I agree. So I'm saying, if you say you've got the answer, I need you to to get to the final answer for me. So figure everything out before we do it. Okay. People are just popping the things in the chat there, and I agree with you guys. I agree with you, Zukanya. I agree with Oratile. I want the final answer type thing before I unmute you. Okay, see, I'm trying to say the final answer is 10. Tabby saying, do you have a final answer for me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what is the final answer?
I think the final answer is 1.
1. Okay, you're saying 1. Somebody else is saying 10. Okay, let's see. How did you get to 1?
Because it can't be 10 because both of the fishes are both of the fishes are 5, right? And then right. So then if both of the fishes are 10, and then
How did we get there? We need to explain it.
the candy, right? It says 26 minus. So it's 25. Sorry, my bad. It's 25.
So the final, are you saying the final answer is 25?
Yes, because it says 26 minus the candy equals the watermelon, and then the watermelon equals 1. So 26 minus 25 would give you the watermelon. 26 minus 25 would give you 1. So that means the candy equals 25.
Okay, so you're saying the candy is equal to 25, or you're saying the rainbow pop? Which one is equal to 25?
The rainbow pop is equal to 25.
Good. Okay, so we know that the rainbow pop is equal to 25. 25. So definitely 25. But this is still 25 minus something. So how much is the jelly bean, the 2 jelly beans?
Then, 5. Wait, no.
5.
What?
So the jelly beans are 5.
No, it's not 5. The jelly beans are not 5. Oh yes, they are 5. My bad.
How did you get to 5?
Because 25 minus 10 would give you 5. So that's what the jelly beans equal to. Because both of the fishes
Okay, I
are
think your
so
logic is a little bit flawed.
listen, because the fish plus the fish would give you 10, right? So then 10 plus, hold on, 10 plus
Let's start
5
here and everything. How much is one fish? How much is one fish?
is 5.
Each fish is 5. If we go up top here, I'm going to get 5 plus something plus 5 is equal to 25. How much is the jelly bean?
15.
15. Good. It should be 15. So if you go down to the end, I'm going to get rainbow pop minus jelly bean equals
10.
10. There we go. Not 1, 10. All right. Did you see how we did that?
Yes.
Yeah. It takes a bit of practice, but kind of good. Thanks, and everything for that. Excellent stuff, guys. For those of you who got the answer is 10, I agree with you guys. You did it correctly. Well done. It just takes a little bit more thinking. If you guys are really, really good at this and your brain works really fast with things like this, you should try out for the Math Olympiad. I think. Okay. All right. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult, and I don't think we're going to be able to get to it today. I just want to introduce something that we're going to be continuing on Thursday, because I'm still going to be here on Thursday. Hopefully my laptop isn't bugging out on. All right. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be dividing. We're going to be looking at division. Let's look at a question like this. If I said to you guys, I've got 4x plus 8 divided by plus 8x divided by 4. Okay. What we can do in this instance, guys, is when we're dividing, we can divide each of them separately by the denominator. The same way if I say to you guys, 10 minus 6 divided by 2, to get to the answer I'm looking for, I can go 10 minus 6 will give me 4 over 2, and that is going to equal to 2. But that's not going to help me in this case. I can't do this because I have unlike terms. I've got an x squared here and I've got an x here. So I can't divide them or I can't add them together because they're unlike terms. But if I have 10 minus 6 divided by 2, what I can do is I can split this and it's going to get me to the same answer. I can go 10 divided by 2 minus 6 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 will give me 5 minus 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3. And that still also gets me to 2. Okay. So we can do each of them separately. We can divide each of them separately. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at 4x squared plus 8x divided by 4x, and we're going to divide each of them separately. So we're going to go 4x squared divided by 4x is equal to 8x divided, not plus, and the words coming out of my mouth, plus 8x divided is equal to, yes, Luandre, yes, plus, plus, not equal. All right, and then I can just divide one to the other. 4 divided by 4 will give me 1. X squared divided by x will give me x, plus 8 divided by 4 will give me 2, and x divided by x will give me 1. So I can just read that out. So my final answer is actually x plus 2. Okay, that is something that we're going to be looking at in the next lesson on Thursday, because now that we've multiplied in, we also need to divide up. So we're going to be doing the opposite of what we're doing now. Okay, so don't stress too much about how to do these. We're going to be looking at them in a little bit more detail on Thursday. Mila, do you want to try one of these with me? I don't think it's very difficult, but we can try another one. Hi, Mila. Hello, Mila. No, Mila's not unmuting. Chloe, would you like to unmute?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Before we continue, Deshaun is saying, Miss, when are we doing algebra? We're doing algebra right now, dude. This is algebra. Okay. This is algebra. All right, Chloe, let's have a look at this. How am I going to split this?
We're gonna say 8a to the 8a squared over 4a
Good.
minus 16a over 4a.
Excellent. All right, and then we just need to divide. Okay. What is 8a squared divided by?
8a squared divided
with
by
the numbers?
8 will be a will equal 1. No, wait. 4a.
Start with the numbers. Sorry. Okay, let's start with the numbers. What is 8 divided by?
8 divided by 4 is 2.
Good. It's 2. Okay, that's going to be part of our answer. Then what is 8a squared divided by a?
A. It will just be a.
It's a. Then we can do the next one. We're going to put a minus, and then we're going to get 16 divided by 4 will give us
4.
Excellent. And then A divided by A will give us,
It won't be anything because they cancel each other out.
they cancel each other out, but it doesn't mean it's nothing, Chloe. It means that it's one.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
it's one. But 4 times 1 will just give up. So there's no need for it. Very, very well done, my sweetie. Well, excellent. Okay,
Ma'am.
very, very well done. All right. Teacher Nicole, I'm gonna Teacher Nicole.